2020 been a hell of a year. I'm ducking, kicking the bucket, I'm like fuck it, yeah, I'm causing ruckus. Got them skeletons up in my closet, yeah, I know it. Gonna be clearing the air and playing it fair, it's time to expose it. Police were popping, locking, dropping any chance they're giving. He yelling, I can't breathe, but they still playing the victim. I'm gonna act like I know everything, but I'm so human. Think about dropping the bomb, shout out to Harriet Truman.
What up, bro?
Yo.
What you trying to do?
Shit. Let me say this. I don't trust this motherfucker, boy.
What is going on YouTube? It is bright and early Thursday morning. I'm on the way. I'm gonna shoot to Nashville and get get a fresh tank of propane for the heater because it is like 28 degrees outside right now. And yeah, so thankful that I have a shop, bro, because we got to try to get some stuff done on trap today. As you saw in the last video, we did hurt it. We're not too, why do I keep saying we, as in there's a bunch of people helping me, it's just me. I'm not too sure how bad I hurt the motor, but I'm leaning more towards it being a slightly bent valve, which is pretty minor. It's definitely not the end of the world. I don't think, the way the motor runs, man, I don't think we hurt the block or the head. I just think we slightly kissed the valve, and I'm hoping that'll be the issue because that'll mean that we can just put a fresh valve in wherever the bent valve is at. Of course, we'll let the machine shop decide. They'll be able to tell exactly which valves are bent and which ones are good, and we're gonna keep the ones that are good. Maybe we'll do all brand new valve stem seals and stuff, since we're already gonna have, you know, the head there and stuff. But other than that, man, we're just gonna slap that thing back together. Probably just have the head digged and slap it back together. That'll probably be the cheapest route. Another option that I'm leaning towards as well is my brother Jeff, which everyone knows. He bought two H23A Euro R motors right behind each other. The first one ended up having ride knock, so it's got a great head on it. Pause. So I'm thinking maybe I should just get that from him. back home now. About to get this propane unloaded. And I just gotta say, bro, I know y'all don't care when I talk about it, but this truck has been a unit, bro. That is all I'm gonna say. I don't know what I would do without this thing. I don't know how I did it so long without having it. It's crazy. Fresh tank of propane. This one still has some in it, so we're gonna run this out. Still got like a quarter tank or so in it. Gonna run that out. Get some heat up in this B. As you can see, I already cleaned this bay out. So the Civic chilling. We can bring trap in, get started, removing everything on it. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna time lapse a lot of it, man. You guys have seen me pull engines out of CG Accords before. If there's a question anyone has, like that hasn't watched like my older videos, just leave it in the comments down below and I can answer those accordingly. Because what I'm gonna try to do is just go ahead, stick y'all guys on a time lapse. The heater's gonna be loud and I'm just gonna get in the zone, turn some music on and try to get this thing pulled out. Oh my God. How the heck we gonna get this thing to the shop? Let me see.
Tiptoe through the window, through the intro where the wind blows got me, yeah. Ducked off for the benzos, won't bendo, take it back to the starting, yeah. Anybody come around, but I cannot make a sound at the bottom of the mountain, yeah. Gotta run it like a fountain, so astounding, gotta leave them where the ground is, yeah.
All right, I think we've reached our stopping point for today, boys. Originally, I was gonna get this timing cover pulled off so that we could verify timing and see if maybe it did skip a tooth on timing, and that might be why. But unfortunately, I think I'm just gonna have to wait till the next video because this bolt is just not wanting to come off for the harmonic balancer. I got the weighted impact and it's just, man, it's just froze, man. Sometimes they be that way. So I might have to use the torch and heat it a little bit and try it some more until we can get it to break free. But I don't want to keep messing with it right now because I'm running kind of out of time for today, man, but we did get a lot done. We got the trans separated. That's chilling off to the side now. We got the engine harness off. That's in the trunk. Pretty much the motor is almost ready to, well, it's pretty much ready to go on the engine stand. And then we'll end up pulling the head and stuff while we're on the stand. But we will verify the timing before we pull the head off and stuff, just in case. Maybe it jumped a tooth, but I'm really just leaning towards it being a slightly bent valve. I think that's what our issue is. The funny thing is, when I originally and you probably couldn't tell it in the time lapse, when I first pulled the spark plug cover and I was just checking, I was gonna check compression, but I ended up getting completely sidetracked. After about pulling the plugs out, I realized the plugs were extremely loose, guys. Like, I could have turned them out easily by hand. So I was like, wouldn't it be some freaky crap if I tighten these plugs down and this thing freaking fires up like normal? Like, that would have been the most iconic crap I've ever, I've never had that kind of look. But I attempted it and it didn't fix it, even though I tightened the spark plugs down, which makes sense. But the plugs are pretty black and pretty crusty, but that's not our compression issue. It's definitely something compression wise, because again, when it spins over too fast. So either way, I'm not happy about the engine failure part, even though it is my fault. But I am kind of glad that it pushed me to get to this point, man. I have trapped the freak apart, guys. Like, this is something I've been meaning to do for, anybody that's been watching knows I talk about it so much. The clutch has been, matter of fact, guys, this motor and transmission has not been out of this car since I've had this house and shop. And we've been in this house and shop, I want to say 8 years. This year made 8 years, I think so, yeah. This year made 8 years we've been in this house, and you know, the ones that do know, not even 3 months after buying the house, I ended up getting the shop built in the backyard. So everything was fresh, and this car has been together since we was at my mom's house, my mom and dad's house, in the backyard under the tractor shed with those big rocks that dig in your back when you're trying to lay on the ground to pull bolts and stuff. This is major, man. This is a major thing, because this is my second car that I ever swapped, and it's I'm just having so many memories as I took this thing apart of all the times, man. And the ones that don't know, I've swapped this car 3 times with H23s. The first one, I misshifted, I think it was the first one that I misshifted, blew that up. The second motor, I was hard-headed and I had the intake down in the wheel well, sucked water up in it, bent some rods. Ended up trying to drive it from Nisha's mom's house home with the rod knock. I put some mystery oil in it. Did not make it a mile. It just put a hole in the block. So that was trash. This is the third H23, and it's been a great one, man. I cannot complain. It's been well over 8 years in this car, and it probably would still be running if I hadn't missed that shift. So that being said, I'm not mad. It's not like I put this car together last week and we having issues. This thing has been needing to come apart for a refresh, and now is the perfect time to do that. We're gonna do the timing belt water pump. Like I said, we're gonna get a fresh clutch. Let me show you guys what this clutch is looking like. But as you can see, she's pretty worn. Stock AutoZone clutch, boys. Stock AutoZone clutch. I mean, it's not dead, and you could tell it driving it, but it's not as grabby as that first 5 years that it was in there. After 5 years, it started to kind of, you could still dog the car, but it started to kind of slip, it wouldn't, you couldn't get that second gear chirp like you wanted to. But It definitely could have went longer, but I wanted to do the clutch. I wanted to do the timing belt. We have to now because the motor is freaking messed up somewhere. So yeah, everything happens, I guess, for a reason, man, to be honest. Again, I didn't want the motor to be hurt, but I think we got us a solution, man. And I guess because I can't really move any farther, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys my plans so that you'll kind of be aware. Now, the reason why we're leaning more towards it being a slightly bent valve is because it runs so good. Like above 1500, it's smooth, there's no ticks, there's no knocks. It does not burn any oil, there's no smoking, none of that. So I'm thinking it'd be a valve, a slightly bent valve because of that. If it was a ringland or something, I feel like it would be smoking a ton, and it's just not, bro. Like it does not smoke at all. It's smooth, it's just you could tell it's down somewhere on one of the cylinders a little bit. And so I think we just floated a valve a little bit and it just slightly kissed and bent it. So that being said, what I would like to do to keep it simpler, but it's gonna cost me a little bit more money, is Jeff has a H22 Euro R head that's perfectly fine. He didn't use that motor because it had ride knock. So I'm thinking we get that head from Jeff, we have it milled to make sure the head's flat, and then we just slap that onto the H23 block. And then we'll have the Euro R cams, and we just have a better flowing head. I believe they're a little bit better ported and stuff. So we have a better flowing head with better cams, and we'll have the longer stroke of the H23. And I know the compression is 10-6 for the 23s and 11-1 for the red top H's. I know this, but I don't see where it's gonna hurt me that much, especially if we shade the head a bit to flatten it for the fresh head gasket. I think that'll bump us a tad bit more in compression, and we shouldn't be far off from that 11-1, bro. Like 10-9, 10-8-ish, it should definitely bump us up from 10-6. And I just feel like it's gonna work, man. And no matter what, it's gotta make more power than this stock one did, because you gotta think this was making around 204. I feel like with that red top H head, we should be around the 215-ish, 220. And as long as we make gains, bro, I'm not gonna be mad. And that way we won't have to do valves and stuff just yet in this head. Now, eventually I am gonna do that, because I think, bro, this is gonna be where we do that G-swap you guys have been asking me so much about. So if this head is not trashed, which I don't think it is, man, it runs too good to be like beat all the crap. So if this head is okay, we're gonna replace the valves, and we're gonna end up getting a, probably, most likely a junkyard F23 block, and we'll end up slapping this H head on it. Now, a lot of people wanna do the pistons and stuff. I don't really care to do that, because I think I'm just gonna throw a turbo on it and just, I think with this head, this solid F23 block, I think we should be able to make about 400 horse safely, I think, because I think we'll be able to, the torque won't be as bad. I think we'll be able to rev it out a little bit, and I think we can make about 400. And we'll slap that into either the CD5 that I find or another CD7. Whichever one I come the best deal across, I will probably do either one of those. So yeah, man, let me know in the comments, bro. I done talked for 10 minutes. I'm here to chop this down some. Let me know in the comments, bro, what you guys think our pathway should be. I see that you were really excited that I blew it up. That really brought a lot of commenters and stuff back, and I get it. Guys like to see stuff torn up, but you gotta know, if you're a long time follower of me, you know I don't let stuff stay broke long. Like, if I can help it, I'm gonna scrape up. I'm gonna make a way to make something happen. So that being said, man, we should have this thing back up and running in no time. Give or take, you know, Christmas around the corner, but we should be able to work on it a pretty good amount in between. So that being said, man, I'll catch y'all next time, guys. Remember, respect our bills. Peace out.